Welcome to YouTube.
Good morning. What an epic sunrise. Just at the top of the mountains. It's Monday. I made it an absolute priority to get out to the hills before I ever start to work today, and by God, am I grateful. I don't know about you though, but like I get really excited for the winter. We don't get this shit in the summertime. Maybe we do, but it's way too early to enjoy it. This is really nice. Alrighty, so this week is event week, which means that we on Friday have an in-person event where I think 10 Mavericks, we're all going to meet up, do a big mastermind and hang out then and have dinner together. But I'm also speaking for probably one of my biggest corporates yet, which has been an incredible journey in the public speaking career. So for those of you that have followed me from day dot and day one, I started my business because I shared my story, and I shared my own personal story of depression and anxiety and grief, and that's what I've always been doing, and that's how I kickstarted everything. And I've been slowly working away to doing a TED Talk and building towards delivering to corporates, and it's been a fucking journey. It's been a journey of self-doubt, it's been a journey of fuck, can I actually do this? It's been a journey of doing it, and now on Friday before the Maverick event I'm going to be speaking in Catalan, which is absolutely class, and I can't wait for it. And do you know what it reminds me of is every single time that you look back in your life and you think, geez, I'm not getting nowhere, or I feel like I haven't achieved something, it's because you haven't been reflecting on where you have come from and where you have been. And I do this regularly, and it reminds me of while I might not be where exactly I want to be right now, I am so much more further along than me lying in a hospital bed after the third attempt to end my life. And it all comes down to choice. The choice to have a perspective, the choice to make a change, the choice to choose differently for your life, the choice to walk a better path for yourself. No matter what space you're in, no matter what level you're at, it all comes down to choice. And in my opinion, it comes down to meaning and change. So the choice is very much along the lines of you always have a choice. At any point, you always have a choice in how you choose to view things, how you choose to do things, and changes that you're going to make. And then the meaning comes in where it's like, what meaning am I giving my current circumstances? You know, am I making it mean something about myself, where I'm not good enough, or I doubt myself, or am I making it mean that, well, I'm not where I want to be yet, I will fucking get there. And this is where I carve out the person I need to become in order to make that possible. And then the change bit is, at any fucking point in your life, you can make the choice to create a new meaning for your life and then make the change for it. And you know what, like, I laugh at this because I'm gonna say about 4 years ago now almost, I was creating my first workshop as part of a networking event at the time, a networking group at the time. And I remember launching the CMC method, choice, meaning, change, and nobody bought the workshop, and nobody came, nobody turned up, and it was horrific. And I scrapped the idea altogether. Yet here I am, I just realised that now, 5 years later, talking about the same fucking thing. And that's all because over the last couple of weeks and months really, I have been looking at my my story, my history, where I've been, where I've come from, where I'm going, and yeah, that's where I came back from. It's always been there. We just don't take enough time to stop. Now, I'm also
Kids are in bed. Maggie had a particularly bad night. She is pushing back on going to sleep by herself. And yeah, it was a lovely evening. But I think when it comes to a Saturday evening, particularly when Paul is working, I always love kind of settling in, doing a little bit of creative work when I'm on my own. I'm naturally creative at night time, so what I'll typically do is between like 8 to maybe 9, half 9, I typically do some creative work, and that could be either writing or designing or crafting something, and I love it, and I absolutely love it. I think it's from my photography days. I absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do now is, before I end up the night, essentially just going to couple of bits of client comms, tidy up a couple of bits and pieces, design something, and then essentially tuck in and wind down for bed. Pretty tired tonight. And yeah, it's been a good day. Signed up a client today, which is class. Paddy is in the tribe. Very much looking forward to that, and looking forward to Friday, to getting to meet people in real life. So look, this is episode number 1, day number 1 in committing to creating 30 days, if not more, of just what I get up to in a day. You'll see a lot of it will start to be the same structure, same routine, but what it allows me is I typically do between 8 and like 9 in the morning until 3 in the day in the office, whether that be client comms, client calls, sales calls, and anything that I need to do to generate for the business, as well as then I come off work and I go straight into being a parent. So we went to the playground today, we went to the park today, and typically then I'll be with the girls until they go down to bed at 7 or 8 and have the monitors here. So it's a really nice balance where I have like about 5 or 6 hours of work and 4 or 5 hours, if not more, with the kids on any given day, which is absolutely class. And when I think about that, that's while I don't have perfect balance, and I never strive for perfect balance, what I have is integration, and that has been by design, and I'm going to kind of run you through that as to how to create that for yourself. But yeah, if you like this video, if you are interested in following along, I'm going to show you the highs and lows. There's a butterfly flying behind me that often scares the shit out of me. Highs and lows. Every day won't be like this. There's going to be some trials and tribulations, but I'm going to share with you it all, and yeah, follow along the journey.